So beta, what is the meaning of fraction? Shivansh, unmute yourself. Yes, Shivansh. Yes.
Ma'am,
What is fraction?
ma'am, the part of a whole is called the fraction.
Very good. You are reading from somewhere else. Yes or no?
Ma'am,
Why you are not looking in front of camera? Yes, you have joined with two devices. Okay. So what is fraction? Fraction means part of a whole. Very good, beta. The fraction is part of a whole. So here we are just going to start with the
What is
this video.
fraction?
ma'am, can I
Fraction
mute
means a
myself?
part of a whole. Let's consider an apple as a whole. If you give half of the apple to your sister, then half of the apple remains with you, and each part is called fraction.
So beta, suppose here ma'am is just going to take one child. Vidisha, unmute yourself. Vidisha, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And the second child is Krishank. Unmute yourself. Quickly unmute. Vidisha
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Krishank. Okay. So suppose beta, ma'am is having an apple with me. Okay. And now ma'am is going to cut this apple into two equal parts. Okay. Into two equal parts. So one part ma'am is going to give Vidisha, and the second part ma'am is just going to give Krishank. Okay, beta.
Okay, ma'am.
So here the question is this, that what fraction Vidisha got? Can you tell me? And how we are going to find out the fraction of each student? How we are going to find it out? So here we must understand the process how we are going to write down the fraction. Okay, so you all have to listen it very carefully. You all have to listen it very carefully, and then you are going to give me the answer that what fraction you are going to get right now. Okay, Vidisha and Krisham? Clear? Okay, so now listen it very carefully.
Now, let's see how to write a fraction. Fraction is written in the form of numerator by denominator or numerator upon denominator. For example, fraction 1 by 2. Here, denominator is 2 and numerator is 1.
So beta, we are going to write down the fraction in the n by d form. Means numerator divided by the denominator. These are the new terms which we have to learn how to write a fraction. Okay. So we will always take a fractional bar between these two terms. The first one is numerator and the second one is denominator. Okay. We use this fractional bar. I hope it is clear to everyone. This fractional bar is clear? Very good. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So here, the first one means we can say the bottom part, that is called the denominator. So what is denominator? What part we are going to write it here? So denominators means the total number of parts we have make. Okay, we have make of a particular thing. Total number of parts. Suppose in our previous example, which I have just given to you, that we ma'am is having an apple, and I have divided this apple into two equal halves. Okay, I have divided this apple into two equal parts. So it means the total number of parts are Can you tell me? Two. Very good. Total parts are 2. Okay, and Vidisha got how many parts?
1.
Only 1. Okay, and similarly Krishank also got the same part, 1. So it means we can write the numerator as 1, because we are going to find out the fractions of Vidisha and Krishank. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good, beta. So now with one more example, we will discuss with the same. Okay, now we are going to continue with these terms, that what exactly the denominator means and what exactly the numerator means. Okay, with the definition, you all are going to listen it very carefully.
Now what is denominator? Denominator is total number of equal parts.
Okay, beta. So suppose here we are having a pizza with us. ठीक है, सपोज एप्पल हम लोगों ने अभी लिया था एग्जांपल, बट दिस टाइम मैम इज गोइंग टू टेक अ पिज्जा, ओके, एंड मैम इज गोइंग टू मेक 8 equal parts of this pizza. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
clear? This time the example is more interesting. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, yes. So ma'am is going to divide this pizza into 8 equal parts. Okay. So can you tell me what amount or what number we are going to have at the denominator place?
8.
Ma'am, denominator is 8.
Exactly. The denominator will be 8. Very nice. Okay. So this time, please don't mind it. But Vidisha is having 5 parts out of 8. Ma'am is going to give 5 parts to Vidisha and 3 parts to Krishank. Please mind mat karna, theek hai na, both of you. Okay. So Vidisha, this time can you tell me how many parts you are going to get right now? What fraction you are going to get? Fraction. Yes. Okay.
Fraction is 5.
Fraction is not 5. Your numerator is 5.
8.
Vidisha, speak loudly.
Excuse me, answer is 8.
Beta, 8 is the denominator part. So can you tell me that what is the numerator part?
Numerator is
Yes, because ma'am is asking the numerator for you only, not for Krishank. For you only. You are going to tell me the numerator of your part. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Answer is 1.
Beta, ma'am. Okay, the answer is 5. Means at the place of numerator, you are going to write down 5. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. So suppose at the place of numerator, you are going to write down 5 because you are getting 5 equal parts. Okay. And that place of denominator, you are going to have 8 because I have divided the pizza into 8 equal parts. Okay. So now can you tell me what is the fraction you will get? This time you will tell me the fraction. Fraction means the combination of numerator and denominator both. Can you tell me?
6.
What? Speak loudly.
Ma'am,
Like
6.
Not 6. Yes. Beta, suppose ma'am is just going to take an annotation and suppose in this example, this is a fractional bar. This fractional bar is clear, Vidisha? Yes or no?
ma'am.
Okay. And can you tell me the total parts of the pizza in which ma'am has divided the complete pizza? Can you tell me the part?
8, ma'am.
8. Very good. So we have divided the pizza into 8 equal parts. Okay. And here, can you tell me what is your part? You get how many parts? 5. So what will be our fraction? What will be our fraction? Can you read it? Can you read it?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. 5,
5 upon 8. This is the correct way to read a fraction. And how we are going to read? Can you read it again? 5 upon?
5 upon 8.
Very good. 5 upon 8. Or we can say 5 by 8. 5 by 8. I hope it is clear. Now you got the point.
Yes, ma'am.
How many parts you are going to have right now? Out of 8. 5 parts out of 8. Very good. So Krishank, are you ready to tell me your fraction? Yes, Krishank.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the total number of parts first of all? Yes. First of all, ma'am has made a fractional bar over here. Okay. And now you are going to tell me the total number of parts of the pizza. Total parts. Yes, Krishank. Speak loudly.
8.
Very good. 8 parts we are having of our pizza. And how many parts you are getting right now?
3.
3 parts. So can you tell me the fraction of your part? Yes.
3 up 8.
Very good. 3 upon 8. Or we can say or we can say 3/8. So this is the way to read a fraction. Clear? This is the way.
Yes,
Means the total number of parts we are going to have at the denominator place. Okay, so simply what we can say, denominator is what? The total number of equal parts. Denominator is what? Total number of equal parts. Okay, and what is numerator? Numerator means the number of parts which we are going to take into consideration. Suppose we are asking about Vidisha, we will take only 5, and suppose we are going to ask about Krishank, we will take 3. So numerator can be different. Numerator can be different in each of the places. Okay, students? Clear?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
we are going to continue with our video. Okay, beta?
Okay.
So ma'am is going to clear all the drawings, and yes.
In the example of apple, total number of equal parts are 2. Now what is numerator? Numerator is number of equal parts considered. Like in example of apple, number of equal parts considered is 1. Now let us understand what is half. When the whole is divided into
Okay, beta, listen it very carefully. This concept is actually very important. When Vidisha and Krishank, now you can mute. When the whole is divided into 2 equal parts. Whole means what? I have just told to you what is the meaning of whole. Whole means the complete thing. Whole means the complete thing. Suppose this is the whole. Okay, this is a whole. Means one rectangle is given here, or we can understand it as any of the shape. Okay, so this is a whole. Okay, whole is represented with the help of this rectangle here. So now when we are going to divide this whole into 2 equal parts, okay, with the help of this annotation, ma'am is just going to divide into 2 equal parts. Suppose ma'am is going to divide into 2 equal parts. Clear? Clear? And for that, ma'am is going to take one more child here. Here. Ishant, unmute yourself. Ready, Ishant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So suppose ma'am is going to have a complete whole here, and we are going to divide into 2 equal parts by drawing this line. Clear? So here, can you tell me that how many equal parts are here? Total equal parts are here. Can you tell me, Ishan? Total equal parts. 2 equal parts. Very nice. Very nice. So here, ma'am is going to take 1 second. Ma'am is just going to write down 2 equal parts. Means total parts are 2. Okay. And suppose we are going to take into consideration the first part only. Okay. First part we are going to take into consideration. So can you tell me the fraction of it? Suppose only this part we are going to have. Only this part we are going to have. So it means out of 2, we will have only 1. So what will be our fraction here? What will be the fraction of the first part? 1/2. And what will be the fraction of the second part? That will also same. 1 upon 2, because the total parts are 2 here, and we will take only the 1 part into consideration. Okay. So we can say the fraction for both the parts will be 1/2 and 1/2. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So now suppose the question raises here that how many equal parts you need to make a whole. So now listen my question once again. How many equal halves? Halves. Ma'am is asking about the halves. ये तो clear हो गया. It means I have divided the thing into half. Suppose ma'am is asking about the half. So it means I have divided the whole figure into half. Okay. So how many halves I am going to require to make a whole?
Ma'am, 2 halves make a whole.
Exactly. So it means we can say we are required this half, okay, and this half to make a whole, to make a complete whole. Clear? Okay. So again, ma'am is just going to start with the video.
into 2 equal parts, each part is called half, and half is written as 1/2. Students, 2 halves make 1 whole.
त्योहार की फैशन शॉपिंग ओनली विद मिंत्रा बिग फैशन फेस्टिवल स्टार्ट्स 3rd October.
You must enjoy with this also. Okay.
Don't miss out.
Now let's see what is 1/3.
So same example we can follow with the 1/3 also. Suppose we are having here ma'am is just going to take one more example, and suppose this time we are having the same whole. Okay, beta, but this time we are going to divide it into 3 equal parts, not 2. Okay, 3 equal parts. Ishant, it is clear? Yes, Ishant, you have muted yourself. Charvi, unmute yourself. Yes, Charvi.
Good morning, ma'am.
God bless you, beta. So in the previous example, we have divided this whole into 2 equal halves. Okay, but this time we are going to divide into 3 equal halves. The first one is this. Okay,
Yeah.
and the second one is this. Clear?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am. Clear.
So this time, can you tell me that how many means the fractions of each part, how we are going to make it? Fraction. So first of all, you are going to tell me the total number of equal parts. Can you tell me the total number of equal parts? Ji.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Total parts. We have
Total?
divided this. Yes, we have divided this whole into how many equal parts? Total parts you are going to tell me. Yes.
3, ma'am.
Very good. So here the total parts are 3. Total parts are
Yes, ma'am.
3. Very
3.
good. Okay. And suppose we are asking about the first part. Ma'am is asking about the first part. Okay. So can you tell me?
Ma'am.
Can you tell me to what? If we are asking about only the first part, it means 3 out of 1. We are having only the first part. Okay. And
Yes,
suppose
ma'am.
we are asking about the second part. So similarly, we can also write down the 1/3. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
or no?
ma'am.
Yes, beta. So this is the way, and this is also the 1/3. We can write it as 1/3. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Charvi. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
so this time again the same question arises, that how many 1/3 we are going to have to make one whole? Yes, how many equal 1/3 we are having to make? Yes,
It's equal.
yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So beta, suppose the first part is 1/3, second part is 1/3, and the third part is 1/3. Okay. So to make a
ma'am.
whole, how many parts we are going to get together? Yes,
Ma'am, we need 3.
exactly.
to make a
These-
whole.
all these 3 1/3 we are having to make a whole. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So now we are going to continue with our video.
When the whole is divided into 3 equal parts, each part is called 1/3.
I hope now it is much more clear with this picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Yes.
1/3 is written as 1/3. And students, 3 1/3 make a whole.
Now it is clear. 3 1/3 make a whole. So beta, you have to learn this thing that 2 halves make a whole, 3 1/3 make a whole, 4 1/4 make a whole, and so on. You can learn like this also. Okay. Clear?
Ma'am.
It means when we are going to divide a whole into how many parts, we are going to collect all those parts together to make a whole. Okay, we have to collect all those parts to make a whole. Suppose we are going to divide a whole into 2 equal parts, so we have to collect 2 parts. Suppose we are going to divide the whole into 3 equal parts, so we have to collect 3 equal parts. Okay, and suppose we are going to divide the whole into 5 equal parts, so we have to collect all the 5 parts together to make a whole. I hope it is clear. Charvi, it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, beta. So
Yes.
now we are just going to revise.